Beg as verb. To ask for something urgently or humbly, typically money or food. To implore or plead with someone to do something. The child begged for a toy in the store. He begged his boss for a raise. She begged her parents to let her go to the party. The homeless man begged for money on the street corner. The dog begged for a treat with his puppy dog eyes.
Untrammeled as adjective, free from external control or constraint, not restrained or limited in any way. The artist's creativity was untrammeled, resulting in a unique and original style. The writer's imagination was untrammeled, allowing them to create complex and fascinating stories. The athlete's potential was untrammeled, but they needed the right training and guidance. The company's growth was untrammeled, with new branches opening in several countries. The child's curiosity was untrammeled, asking endless.
Pragmatic as adjective. Based on experience, observation, or the facts of a situation, rather than on ideals, emotions, or assumptions. Practical and focused on getting things done, rather than being concerned with abstract ideas or theories. The pragmatic approach to problem-solving focuses on finding practical solutions that work. The CEO's pragmatic leadership style helped the company weather the economic downer. The teacher's pragmatic teaching methods emphasize real-world applications of classroom concepts. The politician's pragmatic policies aim to balance the needs of different constituencies. The engineer's pragmatic design philosophy prioritizes functionality over aesthetics. Profligate as adjective. Living a dissolute life, characterized by excessive spending and a lack of self-control. Wasteful and extravagant in spending. His profligate behavior led to his downfall and ruined his career. She was known for her profligate spending habits and extravagant lifestyle. The company's profligate use of resources contributed to their financial troubles. The profligate use of energy and resources has serious environmental consequences. The profligate waste of food in developed countries is a major global issue. Discursive as adjective. Tendency to ramble or digress from the main topic. Wandering, not following a clear structure or direction. The professor's lectures tend to be discursive, jumping from one topic to another without much structure. His writing style is highly discursive, with long digressions and tangents that can make it difficult to follow his main argument. The CEO's speech was rambling and discursive, failing to convey a clear message to the audience. The debate became discursive and meandering, with each participant bringing up unrelated points. The novel was criticized for its discursive narrative, which wandered off into unrelated subplots. Trenchant as verb. Cutting or keen. Vigorous or incisive in expression or style. The critic's review was trenchant, pointing out flaws in the film. The lawyer's cross-examination was trenchant, exposing the witness's lies. The historian's analysis was trenchant, revealing the underlying causes of the conflict. The manager's feedback was trenchant, highlighting areas for improvement. The journalist's report was trenchant, uncovering corruption in the government. Avarice is noun. Excessive or insatiable desire for wealth or material gain. Greed for money or possessions. His avarice for money was evident in the way he would do anything to earn a profit. The company's avarice led them to prioritize profits over ethical considerations. Avarice is often cited as one of the 7 deadly sins in Christian theology. The politician's avarice for power was evident in his willingness to betray his constituents. The avarice of the landlord was evident in the exorbitant rent prices he charged. Autonomously as adverb, in a manner that shows independence or self-governance, often referring to the ability to act or make decisions without external influence or control. The drone flew autonomously, navigating without human control. The new technology allows cars to drive autonomously, without constant human intervention. In the experiment, each robot functioned autonomously, responding to its environment. The AI system operates autonomously, making decisions based on program parameters. The factory assembly line runs autonomously, minimizing the need for human operators. Assuage as verb, to make something less severe, intense, or painful, to ease or alleviate, to relieve or alleviate pain, discomfort, or distress. The medicine helped to assuage the patient's pain, making them feel more comfortable. The apology assuaged the customer's anger, showing that the company valued their feedback. The mother's hug assuaged the child's fear, providing reassurance and comfort. The therapist's advice helped to assuage the client's anxiety, giving them coping strategies and tools to manage their emotions. The rain assuaged the drought, providing water to the dry fields and reservoirs. Prodigious as adjective, extraordinarily large or great in size, amount, or degree. Impressively great in ability, achievement, or quality. The prodigious athlete broke several world records in a single event. The scientist made a prodigious discovery that changed the field of physics. The writer displayed a prodigious talent for storytelling at a young age. The team accomplished a prodigious feat by building a bridge in record time. The band put on a prodigious performance that left the audience awestruck. Antiquated as adjective, belonging to an earlier time or period, ancient or old-fashioned, no longer in use or relevant, outdated or obsolete. The antiquated computer system was slow and inefficient, causing delays and errors in processing data. His antiquated views on gender roles were out of step with modern society and often caused offense. The building's antiquated heating and cooling system was expensive to maintain and unreliable in extreme weather conditions. The company's antiquated management practices were seen as a barrier to innovation and growth, and many employees left for more dynamic firms. The school's antiquated curriculum failed to prepare students for the challenges of the modern workplace, and many graduates struggled to find employment. Magisterial as adjective, displaying an air of superiority or command, regal, dignified, and authoritative in manner or appearance. The professor gave a magisterial lecture on the history of the Roman Empire. The CEO delivered a magisterial performance at the company's annual meeting, impressing shareholders with his command of the business. The conductor's magisterial interpretation of the symphony brought out nuances in the music that were previously unnoticed. The novelist's magisterial style and command of language have earned her widespread acclaim from literary critics. The judge delivered a magisterial verdict, carefully weighing all the evidence presented in the case. Culminate as verb, to come to a conclusion or result, to reach a climax or high point. After months of preparation, the concert culminated in a stunning performance by the orchestra. The negotiations between the two countries culminated in a historic peace treaty. The team's hard work throughout the season culminated in a championship victory. The novel's intricate plot culminated in a surprising twist at the end. The chef's expertise and creativity culminated in a delectable and visually stunning dish. Chimera as noun. A creature from Greek mythology that is typically depicted as having the head of a lion, the body of a goat, and the tail of a serpent. An illusion or fabrication of the mind. The politician's promise of universal prosperity proved to be a chimera. The scientist's theory of a perpetual motion machine was nothing but a chimera. The idea of a world without war or conflict is often viewed as a chimera. Many people believe that true love is just a chimera that is impossible to find. The idea of a perfect society is often considered a chimera. Jaundiced as adjective. Having a yellowish tinge, especially in the skin or eyes. Yellowish in color, especially as a result of illness or disease. The jaundiced leaves indicated the plant was diseased. The jaundiced appearance of his skin suggested liver problems. Her jaundiced view of the world made her cynical and pessimistic. His jaundiced opinion of the movie was based on his dislike for the lead actor. The journalist's jaundiced reporting caused controversy and criticism. Insidious as adjective. Operating or proceeding in an inconspicuous or seemingly harmless manner, but actually with harmful effects. Subtly treacherous or dangerous. The insidious disease had no symptoms until it was too late. The insidious nature of social media addiction can be hard to recognize. The politician made insidious comments about their opponent's personal life. The insidious spread of misinformation online can have serious consequences. The company used insidious tactics to exploit their workers. Vituperate as verb. To abuse or denounce vehemently. To criticize in a harsh, bitter, or abusive manner. The political candidate was criticized for vituperating their opponent during the campaign. The teacher was reprimanded for vituperating a student in front of the class. The online forum was filled with users who would vituperate anyone who expressed a different opinion. The coach was known to vituperate the players after a bad game. The customer was asked to leave the store after they began to vituperate the salesperson. Ethereal as adjective. Extremely light, delicate, and airy. Of or having the nature of heaven or the heavens. Unworldly or celestial. The ethereal beauty of the sunset took her breath away. The music had an ethereal quality that made it seem otherworldly. Her ethereal dress seemed to float around her as she danced. The paintings on the wall gave the room an ethereal atmosphere. The ethereal light of dawn filled the sky with pink and gold. Profligate as noun. A person who habitually spends more money than they earn and lives beyond their means, often wastefully or extravagantly. A person who is careless or reckless with resources or funds, often resulting in waste or squandering. He was a profligate, always spending money on expensive cars and luxury vacations. The profligates of society are often looked down upon by those who prioritize frugality and saving. The writer's depiction of the wealthy as profligates drew criticism from some readers. The politician's reputation as a profligate made it difficult for him to gain the trust of voters. Many people view the profligates of society as irresponsible and selfish.
Charlatan as noun. A person who fraudulently claims to have skills or knowledge in a particular field, uses deception or trickery to achieve their ends. The self-proclaimed healer turned out to be a charlatan, taking advantage of people's vulnerabilities for personal gain. The financial advisor was exposed as a charlatan, using fraudulent investment schemes to deceive clients and pocket their money. The psychic was revealed to be a charlatan, using cold reading and other tricks to make people believe in their supposed supernatural abilities. The weight loss guru was found to be a charlatan, selling fake products and making false claims about their effectiveness. The fake doctor was exposed as a charlatan, having never received any medical training but still practicing medicine and prescribing drugs. Lethargic as adjective, feeling sluggish and lacking energy or vigor, slow in action or response, sluggish. The hot weather made the dog lethargic and uninterested in play. The long hours of work made the employee feel lethargic and unmotivated. The illness left the patient feeling lethargic and weak. The sedative medication caused the patient to feel lethargic and drowsy. The heat and humidity made the athlete feel lethargic and drained of energy.
Ready to boost your English or ace the GRE? Meet the GRE Vocabulary app, a fun and effective way to master language. Learn advanced words with examples and audio. Master idioms, proverbs, and phrasal verbs. Enjoy quizzes, flashcards, and pronunciation tests. Customize your practice by difficulty or focus. Translate into 100+ languages with ease. Did you learn new words? Let us know in the comments. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share my channel. Download now and start your journey to vocabulary mastery.